Hello and welcome back to EU4. And in the last episode we attacked Switzerland. We gave two provinces back to our vassal, Vaud and Wallis, and we took Graubünden, which we didn't need to. Like, it's not actually part of Italy, so we don't technically need it, but every little province is going to help us towards the goal of forming Italy and retaking and controlling the Italian region. Which might be harder than we first thought when we started this series, because of Spain, France, the Ottomans, Bohemia, which is just a massive blob, and Austria not being a good emperor. Now, Austria not being a good emperor is not necessarily super bad, but yeah, this could have been a lot easier than it was. We need to fight the Papal State. It seems like our truce is over. Yeah, it seems like our truce is over. Now, how's the aggressive expansion? 40, 40, 42, 38, 26, 17, 8, 2, 9, 10, 4. Okay. Now, Roma and Ancona is going to be a lot of aggressive expansion for two reasons. Roma is high development, so it's going to be a lot of aggressive expansion because the high development, but it's also going to be extra aggressive expansion because it's the capital, and then we need Ancona on top of it. But hopefully our prestige and the claims makes it so we don't screw ourselves over completely, which we could do regardless, but hopefully we don't. Russia is on the Protestant League side. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to join. Now, most likely Austria is going to call me in. But if he calls me in, I can leave. If I join this way, I can't leave. So, and on the Catholic side, the Emperor, the Holy Roman Empire Emperor, is always the league leader, whereas on the Protestant side, it's whoever that is rated the highest that doesn't have a truce with the Emperor. And it's always the Protestants that initiate the war, which they might do, but they also might not. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen here. A lot of things might happen, but at the same time, nothing might happen as well. So, for the time being, I think we should just try to get more manpower, because, yeah, the manpower we have sucks. It's way too low. Way, 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 way too low. Yeah, we now have claims on the two provinces that we need. Oh, I hope we can take both of them. If we can't take both of them, that is going to No, no, not Austria. Denmark. Yeah, as I suspected, Venice spat out Greece and they started a war. The problem there is that Venice is a lot stronger and it was just one province, which meant that it was just a matter of time before they were annexed. So yeah, that was a bit silly. Now, we can't possibly attack the Papal State as it is. Like, it's not possible. But not only because France is allied to them, we also don't have any manpower. We have negative 16,000 manpower, and thankfully, through the events which lower your manpower, it can't take you below 0. So if you're at 0 and you get like minus 11,000 manpower, then you actually don't get minus 11,000 manpower, which means you actually you only gain stuff from it, which is good. It's a bit cheesy, but yeah, it's good. Okay, we lost our good general. What's our... It absolutely sucks. That's not good. That's decent. So let's keep you in reserve while training this. More mercantilism, which is super good. And since we're a republic, we have way more than we can actually make use of when it comes to these government reforms. I think I have reached the bottom like once, and that was when I had like a lot of you gain extra reform points, and it wasn't like just 1 or 2, it was a lot of extra points, which doesn't make any sense that you have to like get those events to even have a chance of getting to the bottom. I don't remember who did the math, but apparently you can't passively, even with the max amount you get per month of reform progress, and that is by staying a one province minor. You have one province, only your capital, and that's it, and then you gain the max amount. Not even then can you get to the last tier. You have to have the positive events and never ever getting any of the bad ones, because yeah, if you want to get all the way down here to tier 10, you absolutely have to use some of the you need that extra reform points to actually be able to get down there. And yes, the question now is, do we want to increase diplomatic policies or administrative? Because what these do is actually give you one more possible policy. Like, instead of having 3 slots, we can gain 1 in diplomatic or in administrative. And I think I'm going to go with administrative, actually. I think I usually want more of them. If we go in here, yeah, like this, the best And this is what I really don't like with Sweden, with the King and Riksdag, which gives you possible policies +1. So you have 4 slots in all three categories. So you have 4 slots in all of them, and then you can get like these +1 admin or diplo policies, which is just super OP. It's insanely OP. That is not really enough. I could give this to the nobility, but it's only going to 69, so I probably shouldn't let it go down to 0. Yeah. Going to do this. And here we go. Want to gain at least 1 tick of... Now... Is the Papal State in the war? No. Now, we are going to fight against a lot, but we do have both Spain, France, and Bohemia on our side. And I don't think England was in any of the sides at all. No. Cologne is also on this side. Yeah, you know what? Let's join. Because if nothing else, we could attack the Papal State during this war. And then just, once we can leave, just leave. Because we would join as a regular ally. No one probably wants to take anything from us. And... yeah. It is going to suck a bit when it comes to the naval part, because yeah, the Ottomans have a large fleet, a ridiculously large fleet, most likely. If we take a look, they have almost 100 galleys, which, yeah, there's no way of winning against that. Could we please go back? Thank you. Before the Ottomans' troops gets here. Now, it would be nice if we could actually get in here, because I want to blockade so I can go to Venetia and actually occupy it. They are most likely going to keep that one there. Which means I could... Nope. Not enough. Let's see if we can get something decent. I'm going to take the manpower. Let's see if we can... No. Okay, that's good enough. We actually got maneuver. Sorry if I go a bit quiet here but it's going to be a bit nerve-wracking. A lot of stuff to keep track of and so on and so forth. Okay, the Ottoman's fleet is down there. That's good, that's good, good. Move over there. There we go. Go in. Be safe. Ooh. What? What? Are you serious? Oh. Wow. Wow. Bohemia would have been on our side. Do you seriously mean that during that small period? Yeah, we don't really have that big of a chance anymore. Bohemia being part of the Catholic League was a big thing. Now, what is the Ottomans doing? Now, I'm not complaining that the Ottomans is doing something over in like Arabia and Middle East and not being in Europe mainly. I'm not complaining at all about that, just a bit weird. Yeah, and they are piling on, and since yeah, let's go move you to somewhere where you can like try to push. Okay, we lost administrative. And I had a comment saying, it was a while ago now, but saying that I should take quantity ideas, and yeah, I will, because of my small manpower pool and my small land force limit. And And quantity ideas is really good in general. Like getting that with administrative gives me manpower recovery speed and land maintenance modifier minus 5% policy, which is really good. Plus like the junk and serve manpower recovery speed plus 20%, national manpower modifier regiment costs minus 10%, which means all units will be cheaper. Land maintenance modifier, which means the upkeep will be lower. National supply limit modifier plus 33%, which means we can march around with bigger armies without taking attrition. The garrison will be larger and we take less attrition. So taking that is something we at this point actually really need. National manpower. Yes, give that to me. Recovery speed. Yes, please. I'm going to power through. Like, not going to feel bad about that, to be honest. Let's take the 100 now. No real reason to do anything here, I feel. So here we go. And when it comes to ruler, the Grand Consul Salvatore Ghislieri has done a tremendous job giving us a massive amount of monarch power. What you should do here is breach, assault. Probably not going to do that, but they should. And do I care what I take? Yeah, I want the military because I'm doing quantity and we're at war, so we want military tech to be on time. 5 leaders. Okay, remove that one. It seems like we're winning. Slightly. Okay, Denmark is actually on our side, that's good. With Sweden, which is good. Yeah, if we can take Berlin, that will be massive. Scotland is in the war, which is hilarious because they probably don't have enough boats to actually get to us on the mainland. And going to pick that one now. I don't have any manpower, so let's lose all the manpower. How old are you? 39. We might be able to do that in some way. It's really annoying. I'm going to bring these over. Only to speed up the siege a bit. That's the only reason. And preventing Switzerland from spamming units. Because it's not going to help them. It's just going to make them go bankrupt. Which is super silly for them to do. But yeah, I think we want to try to capitalize on this. because, yeah, we can attack them and no one joins, which would be perfect. Nuremberg. And there's a lot of stuff falling to the Catholic League at this point. See if we can, like, say, hey, Denmark, siege that. Might not work, but it might also work. You never know. They... Where are they? Oh, they're over there. Okay, interesting. Oh, they're trying to take this. What I'm going to do is get into place for attacking Okay, good. I didn't get anything. That's good. I don't want anything really from that. 90. Yeah, let's take a bunch of manpower because, oh boy, do we need it. I'm going to attack in the middle of a war. I'm going to attack. Why am I doing this? Well, since I'm allied in a war with all of his allies, none of them are going to come and help. Which means I have free reign towards attacking everything over here. I hope you don't hear the loud noises for some reason. They think it's a good idea to just bash stuff into the floor. On the top floor. But hard to say if it can actually, like, if it gets picked up. Hopefully my talking just drowns it out. Oh, it's only 3. Ooh. Yeah, let's do this. No, let's do this. Move you. Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't have any... Let's keep you there and let's move you away. And yeah, I think we, since we have such a high war score, I think the threshold is 33% or something. Might be higher, but I can't remember. But since we have a bunch of war score with the Papal State, like his allies can't join regardless at this point. Oh. Oh. Yes. 50 military power might seem tempting, but yes. Because this means we can get some decent generals. I'm going to roll a little bit. These two can go, and I'm going to keep these two. Go away and go away. There we go. What I should do actually here is this. Grand Reformer. Let's pay to spend less money. Siege is over. Yeah, now we are piecing out a lot of nations, and it seems like why don't you put people on Berlin? Oh, I get a bit frustrated when that happens. Because we need to take Berlin. Let's where is my vassal? Do I have any vassals up and running? I have Naples. Let's have Naples stand on Berlin. For a very, very, very simple reason, for pushing pressure on Brandenburg, which is the war leader. Almost, come on. I want basically 100% so I can take whatever I want. And since I have 100%, more or less, he might have... Yeah, he has... provinces in yeah, really don't like that, but whatever. What we need to do is actually take these two, and oh wow, people won't hate me too much, at least. But if I take more, they aren't going to hate me either. I could actually do this. This would be possible to do. But for that, I need to destroy his 7k over here. Thankfully, we're in a war with France. We have access through his lands completely. Here we go. That would mean we get way more, yeah, or rather just enough. And it seems like we're not that far off Yeah, Naples has almost taken Berlin, which is super good. That is so good. And what this means is that we actually have everything we need to make Italy a reality. Now we will be pissing off the Papal State because we have Roma and other nation. Like, we might get a prompt that says, hey, give it back, basically. But we are going to say just, nope, we are not going to give it back. No, okay, Naples didn't take it. Please take it before anything else happens. Nope. Of course. Of course. Okay, he took it. I'll see if I can relieve the siege of Wien. By rushing it. Yes. Good. And run back. What this means, we actually have more war score. I'm going to save my points a bit. And we are, in this moment, going to end the episode. I think that's a good stopping point. Now, I have no idea how this war is going to end. It's very hard to see, to tell. What I am going to do is actually, stop the nonsense called Bohemia is a junior partner of Russia. I'm not going to allow that. That's just... I'm going to break it up. That is way too insane. But at the same time, I might leave it, since Russia and Ottomans is enemies. I'm not sure. We'll see, but this episode is going to have to end here, so thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.